Well, we got the skipper of the Maitland Piggers, Alex Langbridge. Mate, long off-season for you. You're cracking ready to go?
Yeah, it has been a long off season. There's plenty of preparation and training last year that meant for nothing. So, yeah, really looking forward to getting stuck in this year and hopefully just actually completing a season.
Central first up on Sunday. It's a tough one always at St John.
Yeah, and they're a super quality side. They were really strong last year and they've recruited again well in the off season. So it's going to be a good test for us and see if we're fair income and see where we're actually at.
Who do you guys play in the grand final if Maitland makes it?
I think Central would be one, Macquarie, Cessnock at this stage. It'll be interesting to see how Lakes go under Ian Burke. He's a tremendous coach, so I'm sure they'll be firing. Bobcat coming back to Souths. Wong in the entrance, I know they're going to be strong again. The entrance have definitely recruited heavily, and I know Mitchell will have the Wong boys firing. So, you can throw a blanket over it, but yeah, those first couple that I mentioned are probably who I would assume.
Awesome, mate. All the best for the season ahead.
Thank you.
Ben, must be pumped for the year ahead.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Hopefully we get a full one through. Like, the last 2 years has been a bit of a shortened edition, so...
Yeah, tell us about it. The Goannas first up there at Cessnock Sports Ground. It's a tough road trip to start with.
Yeah, I love it though. Like, you like being the villain kinda, and it's a really enjoyable experience, copping the hate, and it's a great facility out there, so it's good.
Good stuff, mate. Copping the hate, you'll probably cop a bit more on Saturday.
Yeah, you always expect it, especially being West. No one really likes us, but you got to wear that tag and you got to be that villain.
Good stuff. Mate, if West make the grand final, who do you guys play?
I don't know, mate. Whoever wants us.
Mate, on a positive note, started off really bad for you guys, but some good young kids come through. He's went on an undefeated run and then it got cut short. Is there any guys we should look out for in 2022?
Yeah, mate, we got a good bunch of lads, especially the young fellas coming through, doing good. A few of them being pinched from the Knights, which is disappointing for us, but in the grand scheme of things, that's what you want. You want to see everyone progressing and playing good footy. But I reckon Jake Goodwin, he's from West Wyalong, I think. He'll be good for us, good fronting. And then, yeah.
Good stuff, mate. Well, all the best for 2022, and hopefully it's not a shaky start like it was last year, but you get on a run.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Long off-season for you guys?
Yeah, it's a bit longer than usual, I guess. It's good preparation, but it's good coming into the season.
First hit out against the Entrance Tigers, mate, the old rivals. They just won't go away, will they?
Nah, never do.
It's all right, mate. First trial, you played against Maitland Piggers and you looked pretty sharp. Can we read anything into that?
I don't know, trial's a trial, I guess. It's good getting the combinations and stuff set up early, getting our defensive line and shit sorted. Sorry.
It's all right, mate. It's BarTV. You can say anything you like.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, it's good getting early preparations in. We haven't had much training because of rain and all that kind of stuff, but no, it's been good.
Awesome, mate. Now, if Wyong make the grand final, who do you think you're going to play?
Ooh, it's a tough one. Probably Maitland. I'd have to say Maitland. Team to beat. They've always been tough. Yeah, they've always kind of matched it with us, so it's been good.
All right, we've got Richard Matthews here from Tooheys. How long's the relationship with Newcastle Rugby League now?
Over 32 years, so a long time. So we're very proud and privileged to be part of this great community that is the Newcastle Rugby League.
And it's just not Newcastle that you support. You support a lot of rugby league, country rugby league competitions up and down the coast.
Yeah, we do. And, it's all about the community and the importance of, as I said in my speech tonight, the importance of connectivity with, people and clubs. And I think there was a lack of that during the COVID lockdowns and also during the floods and things like that. So I think that these communities are really important to the well-being, the mental well-being of individuals. So supporting great organisations and great clubs and divisions like the Newcastle Rugby League is critical. And we love the fact that we're a part of it. So.
And I heard you in that speech, you mentioned about having a steak sandwich at the local footy. There's nothing better than having a Tooheys and a steak sanger at footy.
Correct. And, those unsung heroes that you've got, that are cooking, putting the onions, you're cooking the onions, cooking the sausages, getting the bread, going to the shops, getting all that sort of stuff, fundraising, all helps, and those are critical parts of the community. And there's a lot of those workers as well, those tireless sort of volunteers that were impacted by no sport over the last couple of years. So having them back, they're all excited, and I think it's a great thing, and looking forward to what 2022 is going to be for the community and rugby league.
Another big year ahead, long off season.
Yeah, it's been a tough off season, obviously with the weather and a few interrupted trials. We've missed out on a couple there, but it's good to finally be moving into round one. A lot of hype around it, so pretty good.
First up, the Pickers at home. That should be a beauty.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Obviously they've been the benchmark for a couple of years, so it's always good to measure yourself against, I guess the benchmark's the word again I'll use, that, hopefully we can get out there and put some shape on them and see where we're tracking for the year ahead.
You've scored some pretty good tries in the last few years. You've been one of the leading try scorers the last couple of years too. Do you have a tally in mind how many you're going to get, or you got any plans for anything spectacular?
No, I just want to turn up and do my job. I think this year the squad we have, hopefully the points look after themselves, whether it comes to me or the boys anywhere in the team. It's more of being a collective unit, and hopefully I just show up at the right time, like I've been lucky enough to do.
Typical footy answer there.
Yeah, I know, but obviously I can't do much unless the halves put me in space and the middles do their job. So I'm really thankful for the boys that are around me.
It's a pretty shit question too.
Yeah.
Mate, finally, if Central make the grand final, who do you think you will come up against?
See, that's a tough question, because obviously you've got your traditional answer of Maitland. Matty runs a pretty tough squad up there, and they're always tight. But I think there's a few smokies in the comp this year. I know Toronto are shaping up really well. They're looking sharp over that side of the lake at the moment, and I think there's a few in the comp that can shake things up if they get the right run and the right combinations happening.
Mate, all the best for 2022. It's a pleasure watching you on BarTV, mate.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Go the Butcher Boys.
What are the expectations for 2022?
We'll take it as it comes, but with Bubba back and 75th year, it's a very exciting time around the joint, and pre-season's been very tough with Abes. All the boys have been working real hard, and glad that the season's finally arrived. But I think if we take each week as it comes and play well, get the top 5 and then go from there.
Now, on a personal level, World Cup at the end of the year, mate, you must be eyeing off that Scottish jersey.
Yeah, for sure. I was pretty happy with how I played last year before COVID stopped the season short again. So I had a bit of an injury during the pre-season, but looking to put my best foot forward on the field and hopefully get over there at the end of the year, play for Scotland. Would be great.
Mate, who should we watch out for this year? Who are the smokies in the Newcastle competition? Besides Lakes.
Besides us, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what the other teams have got. I know Maitland will be hard to beat again. We always have tough games against Macquarie. We played them in a trial and they were decent again. Central, I think, they played them last Thursday, and they were. I didn't really know who they had, but they looked alright in the first half against us. So maybe Central.
Curry first up this weekend, mate. The Graveyard. It's always a tough place to go.
Yeah, I hate going out there. There's two road trips I don't like, and it's Cessnock and Curry. I think we've got them both back to back at the start of the year. So I think at training and meetings we've been talking about just treating each away game on its merits, and then trying to rock up and get the 2 points. So it'll be tough, but we're looking forward to going out there on Saturday.
Awesome, mate. All the best for 2022.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
All right, I've got Aaron Watts, the coach of the Curry Bulldogs. Another big year. It's been a long off-season, mate. It seems to have been forever before you could get on and coach.
Yeah, mate, it is. It's been tough just with the pandemic and obviously the weather as well, mate. And and I guess trying to get a group of guys together as well. So it's been a difficult pre-season, but something that the club we needed it, and I think moving forward, I think it'll hold us in good stead.
First up, you got Lakes at home. Expect a big crowd up there.
Yeah, for sure. The old boys have been really good, like normal, and the club and the town. So there seems to be a decent spirit, and camaraderie and I guess people talking about the footy up there at the moment. So, we just need to get down there and perform, and the people keep coming.
Any blokes we should look out for this year? Don't give too much away.
Yeah, mate. No, look, the whole group's been pretty good. We're sort of a little bit different. We haven't gone and sought big name players, but we've got a lot of bush kids and bush players. So they've played at high levels where they're from. So, mate, I'm looking forward to them guys coming down, test themselves in the Newcastle comp and see how we go.
What, get you on the comms again this year?
Yeah, mate, for sure. No dramas for that. So
awesome, mate. All the best. Actually, final question: who does Curry play in the grand final?
Mate, look, it's going to be a really tough comp. Obviously, Maitland's the yardstick, so yeah, I think they'll be very hard to beat, and they've got a great roster. But mate, there's a couple other sides out there that I'm sort of keeping an eye on.
Awesome, mate. All the best for 2022. Cheers, mate. All right, it's Brendan Simpson, the front row from South Newcastle here, mate. You must be pumped, ready to go.
Yeah, really excited. It's been a big off season and probably longer than usual because of all the stuff that happened with COVID last year. So looking forward to round one. Only one trial, so it'd be good to get one under the game.
How many years have you been at Souths now?
8, I think. Yep, so a long time.
And how's pre-season trainings are getting tougher each year?
I don't know whether it's the old age, but this year's definitely been the toughest I've done. But like I said, I'm getting old, sore knees, so it could just be the age. So
wait till you get to my age, mate. You bend over, pick up a tennis ball. You're out for 6 weeks.
I'm there already, mate.
Mate, if Souths make the grand final, who do you play?
Maitland. Yeah, Maitland. I think everyone probably agree they're definitely the stronger side. I think guys like Cessnock, some of the halves they've signed, Macquarie will be up there. Seems like every team this year signed another 4 NRL players, so they'd probably be the strongest comp I've seen. So, yeah.
Good stuff. Awesome, mate. All the best for the year ahead.
Too easy, mate. I'll see you around.
Will do. Cheers, mate. We've got the Macquarie Scorpions skipper Liam Higgins with us. Another big year, a long off season.
Yeah, it has been. It's been pretty disruptive as well. We've had a couple of boys get COVID, and obviously this weather the last few weeks been a bit disruptive. But when we've been on the field, it's been tough. But obviously we'll reap the rewards hopefully this week if this weather holds off. But yeah, no, all in all, very good pre-season, and yeah, looking forward to get into it.
First home game, it's at home at Lyle Peacock, taking on Souths, your old club. It should be an interesting clash.
Yeah, it's always, I was just with the boys out there. I've got a lot of good mates still from that club and everything, so it's always good to come up and play Souths. Obviously been there for 4 years. It's a bit, I guess it's a bit of a in-house grudge match, I guess. But no, it's good. Hopefully the field's looking good. Hopefully this rain stays away. We're as prepared as we could be. So yeah, now it's just up to us to get it all right on Saturday.
Got any sledges lined up for any of the boys?
I do, but if I said them now, you'd probably have to beep them.
Mate, it's BarTV, you're allowed to say anything you want.
Yeah, true. Oh, but I don't know. I'll save it for them anyway. We're just talking about a couple then about... I was throwing out a bit of mud about how tight my jersey will be on the weekend. I just want to get it out there before they start saying I look fat.
Mate, if the Scorps get to the grand final, who do you think you play?
Everyone would say Maitland. Obviously, they recruit very well. They haven't. Well, this year they haven't really done much, and they haven't needed to. They're just such a strong side. If there's a side that, if I didn't pick Maitland, a side that I reckon the Central Coast teams will be a lot better this year, and I reckon West will be a dark horse. They're a young side. Then they've brought players like Keno and all that back in. And they're just going to obviously add a little bit more of that leadership, which obviously they'll probably lacking at the start of the year if they get that from the get-go. Look, mate, they could be a team that we're definitely playing in the grand final as well.
Last year, cut short. It seems like a long off-season for you guys.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Yeah, so all the boys know, mate, we got cut off early, and we're really excited to get back into this comp to give it another shake. So, but yeah, as you said, pretty long off-season, yeah.
You started off all right at the beginning of the year without a trial. You've done that again this year. Big expectations this year. Wong first up as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, look, last year we started strong. Unfortunately, injuries took a toll last year as well. But yeah, tough comp and heading into this year, we know what we're sort of coming up against. And like you said, we got Wong first round, and they're always going to be strong. So straight into it, mate. Round one.
Mate, if the Tigers make the grand final here at Hunter Stadium, who do you think you'll play?
Mate, I think Maitland are going to be up there again. But as I said, we know every week in and out that we're going to have a tough game in front of us. So look, exciting to see how the season goes.
One last question: how are your halves? Because she's lost heaps of halfbacks in 5 days last year.
That is one area that we have strengthened up. We knew our depth wasn't as I said, we took a few injuries and that sort of stuff. Our halves now, I think we do have the depth there now to, if we do take a hit. So, but look, we're all bought in now from our Denton Cup side through to first grade, and mate, as I said, we're really excited for the year.
Mate, all the best for 2022.
Awesome, thanks, mate. Cheers, thanks, mate.
Right, we've got the CEO from Newcastle Rugby League, Marc Glanville. Welcome 2022. It's almost here.
It is indeed, and really looking forward to it. I mean, I believe it's going to be probably the tightest competition we've seen in a long time. I don't know who's going to be the favourite. Maybe Maitland's probably a favourite at the moment, but I think it'll be a really close competition.
What about Souths?
Yeah, look, they've bought some new players, a couple of unknowns, and I think a couple of halves in there. I think they go really well. So if they can keep their players on the paddock, I think they'll do well.
Right, mate, you've been in the job a couple of months. Charlie hand over the keys okay?
He did indeed, and I'm still relying on Charlie too, giving him a call. Mind you, I've only been in the role 4 weeks, so it's not too long, but it's certainly very busy, but I'm enjoying it. It's been good. The start of the season, I suppose you can get no busier, so I'll look forward to once the season starts. I might be a bit quieter by then.
Right, mate, so all the best for 2022. Hopefully we have no hiccups this year and we can get through a season unscathed.
Yeah, without doubt. I mean, it's been disappointing the last 2 years. I mean, we had to have a competition 2 years ago where it was players weren't paid. So some players, the good players, didn't play. And then last year, no semi-finals, no grand finals. So fingers crossed we get a full season this year, although they are forecasting a fair bit of rain for the weekend. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen.
Yeah, let's hope so, mate. Well, all the best for 2022.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm sure it'll be a great comp. And please, if you're wanting some rugby league, live rugby league, go and watch your team play. There's some great football and footballers out there as well.